Hi, I'm Tabitha Barbarito. I'm the Assistant Manager of Downtown Bedford, Inc. We started the Winter Farmers Market this year. It's the first year there's a Winter Farmers Market in Bedford. It's a really great way to help sustain our producers throughout the winter and to keep our consumers connected with farmers during the winter months. The market is at the Mini Mall at 126 East Pitt Street. It runs every other Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So the reason for the market is we want to keep the consumers connected with their producers, even during the off-season. It's important for us to know where our food comes from and what it takes to grow it. The great thing about the farmers market is it's a nice place for community gathering. Even during the cold winter months, now that we're inside, everybody can come out on their lunch break, grab a bite to eat, grab some produce, think about some items they might be able to prepare for dinner, and see some people out and about, not just be stuck behind your desk all day. It's a nice field trip during the day. So if you want to help support the market this winter, stop down, talk to our vendors, learn about what they do and how they do it. They'd be happy to share with you what generation farm they are, their practices, what their major products are, and share with them what you'd like to see at the market. We want to grow the market to fit the consumer needs.
My wife and I are D&D Family Farms. We've been selling individual cuts of meat for quite a few years. So we're raising everything on farm, pasture raising everything on farm, and then working with USDA processing plants to have them processed and packaged. And it was spring of 16 that we bought the barbecue trailer. We actually have a 19-foot barbecue trailer. There's 4 chicken pits on the front and a pig roaster on the back. So that's where all the smoking is done at. Like I said, we started that spring of 16, and last year, we were able to run a lot of farmers markets. We do several from State College as well, over and above Bedford. And it just worked well to still sell the frozen cuts of meat and then be able to cook food as well. For this season, we did more with the barbecue business than we did individual cuts of meat, and part of that was just the growth with the barbecue business. We're using more product going through there than we did the previous year. So it's a learning experience for us. But people like to know where their food comes from, and the simple fact that we are raising everything that we're cooking is what people really like. The pulled pork just became a famous item for us for whatever the reason. Nothing special. There's no famous hidden recipes or anything like that. It's just a simple low and slow smoked pulled pork, but people love it. So that's what we do the bulk of. For us, running a seasonal business, it's difficult. You don't have, you lose your income come winter months, and it's just challenging to figure out how you're going to sustain yourself all winter long. So I really wanted to take advantage of this opportunity.
Our farm, Rose Family Farm, now provides raw honey. The raw honey provides many health benefits. People that have allergies, it's good for that. It's also good for helping people sleep. We have a local farmer close to our farm. He's within about 5 miles from our farm. He brings beehives to our farm in the spring to help pollinate our vegetable plants, and he also provides us with the honey. We do have some honeycombs, the raw honeycombs throughout the summer also that he brings to sell at our farm. The Bedford Farmers Market it's really important to our farm. We are close to the Bedford Farmers Market. Our store and our farm where we grow the produce is probably within about 10 miles from the farmers market, so it's nice. People that can come on Wednesdays to the market from 9 to 1, and then if they need something throughout the week, if they use all their tomatoes or their cucumbers, zucchini, whatever, they can still come out to the farm the other 6 days and come out and get their produce there when they need it. If they don't want to keep something for a very long period of time in their refrigerator or cooler, freezer, whatnot, they can also come out to the farm. So it's really important for us to come in for the businesses that are here people that work during the hours 9 to 1 and they want to come over during lunch break or whatnot. But then it's also nice that they can come out to the farm.
Craig Rose here from Rose Family Farm in Bedford, PA. I would consider myself, I guess, maybe a first-generation farmer. My grandparents farmed, but they were kind of passed away before I was old enough to really be involved in that. I think they instilled their passion for the farm and the love of the land in me through my blood because I love working in the land and growing produce, seeing the plants sprout from a little seed into a new growth is exciting every spring. My wife and I have 4 kids that are very much involved in the business here, and without them it wouldn't work. They're the backbone of what we do here at Rose Family Farm, from picking out seeds and planting them to working the greenhouses and harvesting the produce to running the farm stands in the markets. And so they're a huge part of what we do. Here with Ezekiel, he's the youngest of our 4 kids. We're into the winter season now. We started tomatoes here. You can see behind us in the greenhouse. The plants were started around the beginning of August. We transplanted them in here about the 1st of September, I think. And so, in our winter season, we're kind of limited on what we can do outside, so we have 2 greenhouses that we can grow in. Currently we just have tomatoes in one house. In the spring we're going to have tomatoes and cucumbers in our 2 houses. So for our winter months we grow things like potatoes, butternut, spaghetti squash, onions, things that we can carry over through the winter months that won't go bad on us. And those are the types of things that we sell in our market during the winter. Those off-farm markets are important to us to be able to get out into the community. Those markets are a place for the community to come gather, to come see what their local farmers, their local growers, artisans, bakeries, all of the products that their community has to offer are in one central location. And it's just a great atmosphere at those markets to come and talk to the people that are growing your food, that are baking those baked goods, or that are making the crafts, or the barbecue sandwich that you're eating for lunch that day. It's just a great place to come meet the local people that are on the ground making things happen here in the community, growing food and producing those types of things.
If you think you might be a good fit for the market, we're happy to interview new vendors. If you're a producer, a maker, or a grower, get in touch with us.